What is going on, everybody? Sports expert here, and we do have another MLB rumor video to make, as we do have some news that has come out today. We know about all the managerial news and stuff that came out. We did videos on those earlier, but we do have some more info and rumors that have came out over the past 24 hours or so. But before we get to that, please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell. Would appreciate that very much. We do baseball content almost every single day in this channel, especially in the off season. We do a ton of content. We're going to have a trade scenario video for a bunch of teams coming out tomorrow or the next day. So I'd appreciate if you guys could hit the notification bell, look out for that. Like the video, comment what you think. Liking the video and commenting helps us in the algorithm, so I'd appreciate that very much. If you guys could help me out, help everyone around look for the content they want. So let's get going, as the New York Yankees, we'll start with headlining the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves, that they've started their offseason moves. So the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves have begun making changes to their clubs this offseason, as the Yankees have added catcher Carlos Narvaez to their 40-man roster, and the Braves have exercised a $20 million option on pitcher Charlie Morton and declined Kirby Yates' option. So the Braves are declining Yates' option, letting him test free agency, and they're keeping Morton. So the Braves have another option there in the rotation to keep, as Morton is turning 39. The Yankees add Narvaez to their 40-man roster after he had a solid season at the plate in the minors, hitting with it for a 767 OPS with 12 homers, a 239 average. So the Yankees see the upside of Narvaez despite being 25 years old. They believe he can be a contributor, as most likely a backup, but he's a guy that could possibly compete for a spot in spring training, so the Yankees are looking at that. And the Yankees, they also let some guys go in free agency today, including pitchers Ryan Weber and Domingo Germán, who pitched the perfect game versus the Oakland A's, so that's something there. And the Braves, they need some pitching. They're going to keep Charlie Morton at that $20 million salary, still very solid for his age, but they do decline Kirby Yates. Kirby Yates had a solid showing, but at the same time, maybe the Braves will look to re-sign him at a cheaper deal because of possible injury concerns. We did have some waiver claims today from the Tampa Bay Rays, and this includes the Colorado Rockies claiming Rays relief pitcher Jalen Beeks off waivers, and the Cleveland Guardians claiming catcher Christian Bethancourt off waivers from Tampa. So the Rockies add another option in their bullpen, a team that always needs pitching due to where they stand at Coors Field, and the Guardians claim Bethancourt, who could be a possible backup catcher for them in the near future. So some solid moves here. The Phillies also added Josh Fleming, a starter/relief pitcher, off waivers. So those are the three moves that have happened. Just basic moves here, nothing crazy. I think the Rockies and Guardians took advantage of what they could, and I believe they're solid moves. No risk, high reward, possibly, so why not? Bethancourt has pop in his bat for a backup, and Beeks is a guy that could definitely provide some serviceable innings in the bullpen, and maybe even start as an opener. The New York Yankees will look for a new bench coach due to the loss of Carlos Mendoza to the New York Mets. David Ross, who was just outed by the Chicago Cubs, could be a possible candidate. So David Ross was outed due to the hiring of Craig Counsell at 5 years, $40 million, insane deal. But looking at it, it looks like the Yankees, they're obviously going to need a new bench coach, as Mendoza is now going to be managing the Mets. David Ross could be a candidate. How likely is it they hire him? Not too sure, because of his history with a team like the Boston Red Sox. But if the Yankees somehow go up to him and offer him a solid, formidable salary, maybe Ross considers it. I think the Yankees should definitely consider Ross. I don't think Ross was the greatest manager, but he's definitely a very good leader, a very good person to have in your clubhouse, and I think a lot of teams will definitely be interested in him on their staff. And Shohei Otani, according to Bob Nightingale, has 11 clubs pursuing him this offseason. He has the Los Angeles Dodgers, who are the presumed favorite, the Chicago Cubs, the Boston Red Sox, the New York Yankees, the New York Mets, the Toronto Blue Jays, the San Francisco Giants, the Seattle Mariners, the San Diego Padres, the Texas Rangers, the defending champions, and, of course, the Los Angeles Angels. So there's going to be a bidding war this offseason for Shohei Otani. It's going to be very interesting. There's been a lot of smoke that he wants to stay West Coast, but there's some smoke that a team like the Cubs or even the Blue Jays could come in and offer him a humongous deal. How likely is it? Not too sure, but it definitely feels like Otani is still going to stay in California. Very good chance he does, but also there is a slight chance, maybe increasing chance, that he may look at other options. Would be huge. He is not going to be pitching next season, so that's going to be something teams will consider. But in the near future, he should be clear, and that'll definitely interest teams and still offering him a big contract in the $500 million range. So that's what we have in this video, everybody. as the offseason is just beginning. We had a lot of news today because of the general manager meeting starting. So yeah, and I appreciate everyone tuning into this video. Once again, please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, turn on the post notification bell, like the video, comment what you think. Would appreciate it, everybody. I'm out, guys. Sports Expert here. Peace.